Welcome to the Professor Slots Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. John Friedel, but please call me John. I help slots enthusiasts improve their gambling performance with next-level tactics and strategies. Want to accelerate your slots journey, be more profitable, and understand casinos better to take advantage of them? I have over a decade of experience working with slots enthusiasts just like you, so you're in the right place. In case you missed it on my last episode, I went over Are Casinos Upset That You're Winning Now? And Colorado Slots. I hope you enjoyed listening to my last episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Today's episode number 177 includes a review of the slots industry in Connecticut later in the episode, but I'll begin for you today with where to play and not play slots in a casino. Casinos have so many slot machines to choose from, making where to play a difficult decision, but we can use that choice at most casinos when they try to manipulate us. Almost all casinos have marketing plans which include how they group and lay out their slot machines. Because these casino floor plans are carefully designed, we can take advantage of them. This method is my highly visible location strategy. Let's go in depth about finding these slot machines in your casino. But first, let's back up for a minute to help those slots enthusiasts new to my content. Don't worry, I'll go through this briefing quickly. Slot machine manufacturers provide several sets of odds along with each slot machine they provide to casinos. And the casino can choose any of these probability distributions to be activated on that slot machine. Before central servers, casinos had an army of slot mechanics who could punch in a code to choose which probability distribution was active on each slot machine. Nowadays, central servers do this in all but the few remaining riverboat casinos and convenience store-sized casinos. In case you have any legal or random number generator concerns, compacts and state gaming regulations don't set the odds of winning on slot machines. Some provide a minimum theoretical limit well below what a casino would use. For instance, Nevada's lower theoretical limit is 75%, but their state average monthly return statistics is usually 93%. Another point is that most state gaming regulations with a minimum theoretical limit don't also have a maximum theoretical limit, and the few with an upper limit have made it over the lifetime of the machine rather than per wager. What all this means is that casinos have a lot of flexibility with regards to what odds each slot machine can have. There's a general opinion out there that casinos would never set the theoretical payout over 100%. Well, they certainly wouldn't do that on all their slot machines, otherwise the casino wouldn't make a profit. But casinos gain a financial advantage by raising the theoretical payout setting on a few machines while at the same time lowering it on all nearby slot machines. If you're curious about if your state or tribal state gaming compact regulations have a theoretical payout limit or limits, freely visit my articles on your state's gaming industry. You'll find theoretical payout limits and return statistics in the second to last section of these 56 articles on the U.S. states, territories, and the federal district. I happily spent years creating this free resource for slots enthusiasts. Okay, so now you're grounded for what's coming next. Let's find the winning slot machine set up that way by your casino. First off, how many might you find at your local casino? I've been to casinos where there are only 3, or perhaps your local casino is more like Delta Downs in Louisiana before they remodeled in early 2022. Maybe you'll be lucky and find many, as my family does at Soaring Eagle in Michigan. There might be as many as 3 such winning machines if your casino chooses to do this, or given how successful it is for them, it may be every end-of-row machine. It's the casino's choice what they do, not ours, no matter how hard we wish for it. I go for a long walk when first visiting a new-to-me casino. It takes a little practice, but highly visible slot machines aren't hard to find. These potential winning machines are the opposite of hidden away. The casino landmarks where you should look are at major intersections, along grand aisles, facing bars and cafes, near big displays, and entrances into the high-limit slots room. A medium-sized casino in Indiana might have as many as 1,700 slot machines or as few as 600. If a casino has chosen this manipulation marketing approach, it might have 100 potential winning slot machines. Of those, perhaps as many as 3 machines are winners. If you walk into a casino, spin in a circle with your eyes closed, then stop and point at a machine to play before opening your eyes, the likelihood of you pointing at a potential winning slot machine is less than 1%, between 0.2% and 0.5%. That's not good odds. But the odds of selecting a winner from 100 potential winning slot machines found at most visible locations is between 6% and 17%. Using this highly visible strategy has over 30 times better odds than not using it. Yes, it's still gambling. My strategies don't take the fun out of gambling by turning slot machines into ATMs. I've successfully done it and can tell you it's boring. But you can improve your odds by turning yourself into an expert at this strategy by taking the next step. Make minimum bets on a well-placed, highly visible row of slot machines at a casino's major walkway intersection. Figure out which highly visible machine isn't potentially a winner but an actual winning machine. For this crucial step, evaluate these machines using my tough love approach. When standing near the main entrance to the casino, look for a slot machine on which players are winning. Find machines in the path of both those entering and leaving. Why? Because local slots enthusiasts have figured out which slot machines are winners. Want proof? Watch them for a few minutes. Did you see that hand pay they just got? So you found a winning machine, but someone is playing it. What do? Come back later when the seat is open. That's the white hat approach. There are also black hat approaches, but promoting those aren't my style or brand. It's rare, but some casinos have chosen not to offer highly visible machines as winners to entice players to attempt to win on nearby machines. How can you tell if your local casino has chosen not to do this? Easy. No machines are highly visible. I saw this at Delta Downs before their extensive remodel. Seeing the difference from every other casino I've ever been in was startling. A large indoor tree was blocking the view to the high-limit room. There's nothing quite like not seeing something you've always seen before that makes it obvious. Take a walk at your local casino, look around, and you'll see what I mean. I won 77 hand pays in 9 months at the downtown Cincinnati casino 2 owners ago when it was Horseshoe Cincinnati. Every one of the machines I won on was in highly visible locations. Most had a direct view from the table game area through the wide entrance to where I was sitting on the back wall of the high-limit slots room. Harrah's North Kansas City had 2 Dragon Link machines facing the walkway to hotel registration. The left machine had a player constantly winning, including hand pays and bonus rounds. The woman on the machine to her right stopped playing to watch the excitement. Also at this casino, there was a Wheel of Fortune slot machine having win after win. That machine was in a round carousel of identical machines facing those leaving the casino. Harrah's North Kansas City had set up 2 machines to catch players coming and going. As discussed in my MGM Grand Detroit Casino Trip Review, I found a couple of machines facing the entrance to the parking structure on the corner of the gaming floor, combined with a clear view of the slot smoking parlor. In my Belterra Park Cincinnati Casino Trip Review, I describe highly visible machines at the guard entrance to the parking lot and up the central aisle from there to the major intersection with another winner. In Indiana, for my Horseshoe Lawrenceburg Casino Trip Review, I cover how a winning slot machine was one Dragon Emblem machine in a carousel facing the Sunset Bar. The list where I've seen casinos use highly visible machines to manipulate players continues, and I think it's great that they do this because we can take advantage of them instead. I explain how to make the most of this strategy and a lot more in my online course, 30 Days to Play Slots Smarter and Win. Highly visible locations are where to play, turning a complex decision into a far easier choice. Please take advantage of your casino by winning on slot machines they've chosen to set as winners as their plan to manipulate us. Improve your slots performance in 30 days or less with my 30 Days to Play Slots Smarter and Win. You'll also get 3 free valuable bonuses, including 1 month free to my Slots IQ membership group, where you get community support and accountability. Visit ProfessorSlots.com/30days to learn more about the free bonuses, course content, and testimonials from participants. In the next segment of the show, I provide a brief overview of the current state of gambling in a U.S. state, territory, or the federal district, emphasizing the gaming industry for slots enthusiasts. Let's go over Connecticut's gaming industry for playing slots. Connecticut slot machine casino gambling consists of 2 American Indian tribal casinos. Proposed casinos include another tribal casino and Connecticut's first commercial casino, both stalled with ongoing delays. The minimum legal gambling age in Connecticut depends upon the gambling activity. For land-based casinos and poker rooms, it's 21. For bingo, the lottery, and pari-mutuel wagering, it's 18. Pari-mutuel wagering has had a long history in Connecticut, including dog and horse racing tracks and the sport of jai-alai. Since 2005, only off-track betting, OTB, facilities exist in Connecticut. Next up is a usually short statement about slot machine private ownership, which I have included in case you live in this U.S. state and are considering owning a slot machine. Here it is. It is illegal to own a slot machine privately in the state of Connecticut. Connecticut's 2 tribal casinos have tribal gaming agencies, including enforcement as outlined in their tribal state gaming compacts. Further, the state of Connecticut has its gaming division, which provides oversight of gaming activities at tribal casinos, as well as regulates sports betting at all OTB locations. Connecticut's remaining state gaming control boards are the charitable games section of the gaming division and the Connecticut Lottery Corporation. Through their Mohegan Gaming and Entertainment venture, the Mohegan tribe has expanded its gaming interests to international levels. In 2019, they won the contract to operate 2 casinos near Niagara Falls for the Ontario province of Canada, and most recently have opened a casino on the Las Vegas Strip. If completed and approved, Connecticut's tribe will jointly operate a satellite casino proposed for East Windsor, not located on either tribal reservation. In this section, I'll discuss Connecticut's gambling establishments. Connecticut has 2 tribal casinos. The largest in Connecticut is Mohegan Sun. The second largest is Foxwoods Casino Resort. The Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods casinos compete, always striving to be better than the other. This ongoing competition is to the advantage of slots players, as well as resulting in these 2 tribal casinos having a worldwide reputation. The proposed casino in East Windsor is a joint venture of the tribal owners and operators of Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods, called MMCT Venture. MGM has sought to block the casino project since 2015, essentially to protect its MGM Springfield casino in western Massachusetts, as well as Connecticut's MGM Bridgeport in southwest Connecticut, which is a proposed casino. If the proposed MGM Bridgeport also opens, perhaps as early as 2022, it will become the second largest casino in Connecticut. There are currently no commercial casinos in Connecticut with slot machines. The 2 tribal casinos in Connecticut are Foxwoods Resort Casino in Ledyard, 50 miles southwest of Hartford and 60 miles southwest of Providence, Rhode Island, and Mohegan Sun in the town of Montville, the east end of the area known as Ucasville, 17 miles west of Foxwoods Casino. A casino map is available on my website for the state at professorslots.com/CT. As an alternative to enjoying Connecticut slot machine casino gambling, consider exploring casino options in a nearby state. Bordering Connecticut is to the north Massachusetts, to the east Rhode Island, and to the west New York. To visit any of my articles on these U.S. states, simply visit professorslots.com followed by its 2-letter postal designation. For example, my Massachusetts slots article is available at professorslots.com/MA. Theoretical payout limits have not been set in Connecticut's tribal state compacts, with the tribes owning the Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods casinos. However, monthly return statistics by casino are publicly available, including both casino hold percent and player win percent. For the most recent return statistics, see my article on Connecticut return to player, in which you can find a link to the references to my Connecticut slots article at professorslots.com/CT. Improve your slots performance in 30 days or less with my 30 days to play slots smarter and win. You'll also get 3 free valuable bonuses, including 1 month free to my Slots IQ membership group, where you get community support and accountability. Visit professorslots.com/30 days to learn more about the free bonuses, course content, and testimonials from participants. The next episode of the Professor Slots podcast will include another slots-related topic and a review of the slots industry in Delaware. For you, I am making the audio of today's topic from a prior YouTube livestream as a bonus episode, but I've limited its distribution. Doing so was a difficult decision to make, but is best for the overall health, well-being, and growth of this podcast. It will only be available on my Professor Slots app, which is freely available at both app stores for Apple and Android devices. These bonus episodes, sometimes hours long, include the main episode's topic, but also lots and lots of slots questions and answers from slots enthusiasts just like you. Enjoy. That's the end of another great episode of the Professor Slots podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I plan to have the next episode come out very soon for you, where I'll have more amazing content for the show. Until the next episode, have fun, be safe, and make good choices. Bye.